Very good afternoon. Back behind the wheel. Incidentally, I met up with a old, not an office colleague, but since I work in a co-working space, met up with one of the neighbors, if you may call it that. And he came and popped this question. He said, "Boss, you used to drive a Mercedes. Where is it now?" I said, "I got rid of it." He said, "Why?" I said, "Well, I got it. That was my aspiration. I got it. I used it. And it was time to let it go." He says, "But, you upgraded yourself from a Maruti to I think it was called the Astra, to a Benz. And then you kind of give it away. And so what have you got now?" So I said, "I've got myself a Kia." He said, "Why did you go backwards, go down?" I said, "There's no up or down. For me, it's all about aspiration. I always wanted to get a German car. I did my research and I kind of zeroed in on the Merc. I got it for 3 years. I enjoyed it. Those who sat in it enjoyed it. I enjoyed driving them around. And once the 3 years were over, it was time to let it go. There was no question about downgrading, as they call it. There was no upgrade or downgrade. It was for me to experience a German make, experience a beautiful car like the Merc, and that's about it. And 3 years is a long time to enjoy it. Not to forget that you have to maintain it. And that costs quite a packet, if you know what I mean. So, there was no attachment to the vehicle. And it was one milestone which I achieved. So, tick in the box and time to move ahead. And it was time to be practical, pragmatic. What is it that I require? What is it that gives me both the comfort and the safety with all the bells and whistles in it as features? And that's all there is to it. I mean, in a crowded city in India, where are you going to go racing? I mean, you barely go above your third gear or fourth gear maximum. So what's the point? The point that I'm trying to make here is that people make a big hoo-ha about upgrade and you want a particular kind of class of car, be it a Beamer, be it a Lexus, be it anything. What after that? Because like everything else, it's got a life cycle, and like everything else with a human being, they get bored with the damn thing. Now, why am I using the word damn? Because ultimately the wow becomes a damn. So if anyway it's going to go to become damn, why hold on to it? Let it go. It's like if you empty your closet filled with old clothes, that's when you will enjoy buying new clothes with the new design, the new trend, and put that in the cupboard. Enjoy those. Because if you don't get rid of the old stuff, you're just going to pile on stuff and then you have a headache as to what to do with it.
Children crossing ahead.
So it really doesn't matter. And my experience has been that I upgraded myself as and how I could afford to. There was no question of ego or the style or showing off to people. No. Underplayed it completely. Only those who saw it knew it. And that's about it. And that's how I have been throughout my life. I mean, no ribbons and balloons floating around in the car for months with the plastic on the seats. Absolutely not. You enjoy it, help others enjoy it if they want to, and that's about it. And you move on. Because that's when you actually cherish what you have achieved, whether it's a vehicle, whether it's a home, whether it's anything. It's all about cherishing those lovely moments when you have acquired something that you worked hard for. And once you've enjoyed it, you have some lovely memories of that vehicle, home, place, whatever, you move on. That's what life is all about, moving on. So next time you pick up a bike or a car, give it a thought. Is it worthwhile getting attached and letting your ego make all the decisions? Or you're practical and pragmatic and do what is necessary for you, for those who are near you, and for your pocket. Give it a thought and enjoy your drive.